Well, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Kweli, the anti-burnout coach for high achieving professional women. Welcome to the ninth episode of the Anti-Burnout Live series, Thrive Beyond Burnout. I'm excited to have you here on Facebook Live and LinkedIn Live. All right, so tonight the topic is the power of sisterhood, creating a network of empowered women. And we'll explore how building a strong network of supportive women can elevate both your personal and your professional life. So, sisterhood is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. I have no sisters by blood. I grew up with two brothers, my older brother Khalid and my younger brother Malik. And we had a wonderful childhood, and I love my brothers dearly. But as a kid, I always wanted a sister. Luckily for me, I was very close with my girl cousins, my play cousins, and the girls in my neighborhood. So that kind of filled the gap in the early years. Later on, I went to Spelman College, where I gained lots of incredible sisters. And then after graduation, I became a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority, which added 21 line sisters and thousands of sorors into the fold. So, through all of these experiences, I've gained a wonderful network of supportive sisters who have really, truly enriched my life in so many ways. So, I cannot adequately describe the impact that these women have had on my life. Beyond the joy, the laughter, the goofy memes, and the hilarious group chats, their support has been crucial during my most challenging times, like when I experienced miscarriages or lost loved ones, or also when I was experiencing burnout and having health issues. So, when I had my own dental practice and began to feel the effects of that constant stress, two of my best friends, who happened to be attorneys, were there not just to offer the love and support, but also some professional advice. And I ended up making the difficult decision to lay off my entire staff and close my dental practice. And I'm just so thankful that I have my sisters to help me through that very difficult time, and, just to have them to confide in. So, this is the power of sisterhood, a group of women who support and uplift and inspire each other, but also that are there for each other during the tough times. So, these relationships with my Spelman sisters, my sorors, my cousins and play cousins, and my close friends are priceless. I'm so thankful for my sisters. So, let's talk about the importance of building a sisterhood. So, why is building a sisterhood so important for women like my clients? And my clients are high achieving professional women. Well, high achieving professional women face unique challenges. We're balancing demanding careers and personal responsibilities and the constant pressure to perform at our best. So it's easy to feel isolated or like no one really understands what you're going through. But when we have a network of supportive women around us, we realize that we're not alone. We have people who get it, who know what it's like to be in our shoes and can provide both emotional and practical support. So, a sisterhood is more than just a group of friends, it's a really powerful support system that can help us navigate life's ups and downs. And having that kind of network not only makes us feel supported, but it empowers us to grow, to try things, to take risks, and to thrive in both our personal and professional lives. So you may be wondering, well, how does sisterhood, what does it have to do with burnout? How does sisterhood help? Well, sisterhood helps with burnout by providing this strong support system. this support system of women who understand and empathize with your experiences. So having a network of like-minded women allows you to share your struggles, and you know you're not alone. So this emotional support can be incredibly healing and can help to reduce feelings of isolation and stress and overwhelm. And you may remember that the cause of burnout is excessive and prolonged stress. So, this kind of support is one of the tools in the toolbox that can help to prevent or reverse burnout. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Okay, so let's talk about practical strategies to build and maintain your sisterhood. So, luckily for most of my life, I was in close proximity to kind and genuine and supportive girls and women. So, I didn't really need to actively look for my sister friends. The only time in my life when I was actively looking for sisters was when we moved to Iowa. So we lived in Iowa for 5 years. I was doing my residency, and my husband was in pharmacy school. And when we got there, we knew no one. So I was actively seeking out, you know, sisters and like a support system. And thankfully, I found my people in Iowa. And so when our daughter was born, she had aunties who already loved her and adored her. So it can really make a difference in your life to have this kind of beautiful support system. Okay, so let's talk about the practical strategies. I have 10 of them here. So here are some practical strategies you can use to build and maintain your sisterhood. So number one, reach out regularly. Make it a point to reach out to the women in your network on a regular basis. This can be a quick text or a phone call or even a simple thinking of you message. Keeping the lines of communication open shows that you care and helps to maintain those important connections. I really do try to do this when someone pops into my mind. I just try to stop what I'm doing and text them right then. Or if I see something goofy or silly, to text it at that time. But sometimes it's just like, hey, I was thinking about you. I just wanted to say hi. Because if I don't do it right then, it might be like 3 weeks before I reach out again. Okay, so number one was reach out regularly. Number two, create a sisterhood circle. So form a small group of like-minded women who meet regularly, whether that's in person or virtually. So this could be like a monthly coffee date, a book club, mastermind group. The goal is just to share experiences, offer support, and lift each other up. So we had one of these in Iowa. We called it the sister something, where we would meet. We met at my house. Sometimes we met at other places, but just getting together on a regular basis. I've also been in book clubs. Sometimes we actually read the book. Sometimes we don't, but we would get together and drink champagne and have a good time. Okay, so number two was create a sisterhood circle. Number three, be vulnerable. So don't be afraid to share your struggles, your challenges, and your fears with your network. Vulnerability fosters deeper connections and creates a safe space for others to open up as well. And I know nowadays you cannot trust everybody, so you don't want to share all your business with just anybody. You want to, share with people who have proven to be trustworthy, but also trust your intuition as you're connecting with people. So if the vibe feels good, that's great. But if the vibe is off, trust that too. Okay, number four, celebrate each other. Celebrate each other's achievements, no matter how small they might seem. So send a congratulatory message, plan a small celebration, or simply express your pride in their accomplishments. And this is one of the things I love about my sisters. I love having a hype woman and I love being a hype woman. We really do hype each other up. Okay, number 5, express gratitude. Regularly express gratitude for the women in your network. Let them know how much they mean to you and how much you appreciate their support. A simple thank you or acknowledgement goes a long way in reinforcing those bonds. Number 6, be supportive without judgment. So offer support without judgment. Just be a sounding board for your sisters without trying to fix their problems or offer unsolicited advice. I need to read this one twice because I give advice all the time. Sometimes just being there and listening is enough, and that's the truth. So, yeah, just sometimes all they need is a listening ear just to vent. My daughter used to be like, Mommy, don't say anything. I just want to vent. And I'd be like, okay, let me zip it. Okay, number 7, share resources. Share articles, podcasts, books, or any resources that you think might benefit the women in your network. Knowledge sharing is a powerful way to uplift each other and to keep everyone growing. Number 8, collaborate. Find opportunities to collaborate with the women in your network, whether it's a joint project, a workshop, or a simple brainstorming session. Collaboration fosters a sense of teamwork and mutual growth. Number 9, show up consistently. Make it a habit to show up for the women in your life, whether it's attending their events, supporting their business, or simply being there when times are hard and when they need a friend. Consistency is key in building strong, reliable relationships. And number 10, and this is for when you're at work, lift up your colleagues. Be a supportive presence in your workplace by speaking positively about your female colleagues, especially when they're not in the room. Mention their achievements in meetings, give credit where it's due, and advocate for their contributions. This kind of support not only strengthens your relationships, but it also helps to create a more empowering work environment. All right, so those are the 10 practical strategies to build and maintain your sisterhood, which is reach out regularly, create a sisterhood circle like a book club or mastermind, be vulnerable if the vibe is right, celebrate each other, express gratitude, be supportive without judgment, and don't give unsolicited advice, share resources, collaborate, show up consistently, and advocate for each other. So, by doing these things, you may be able to create a strong, nurturing network that supports both your personal and professional growth. It doesn't require grand gestures, just a consistent effort to connect, uplift, and support the women around you. Okay. So, just to recap, today we talked about the importance of building a supportive sisterhood and how it can elevate your personal and professional life. We also talked about why sisterhood is an important tool in the toolbox when it comes to preventing or reversing burnout. Also, we explored 10 practical strategies to create and maintain these meaningful connections. All right. So, for the past several weeks now, we have been talking about various tools in the toolbox that can help with burnout, like your daily routines, stress reduction techniques, aligning your actions with your values, self care, self compassion, gratitude, planning your joy, and now the power of sisterhood. So there may be some ladies watching who are ready to take these ideas even further and get some personalized guidance. If you're feeling burned out and exhausted with your never ending to do list, I'm excited to announce that I'm opening up a few slots for one-on-one coaching. So here is what is possible for you when we work together. You'll identify your core values and determine what is truly most important to you so that you can get laser focused on those priorities and start letting go of the things that don't serve you. You will free up time. You'll begin to design your life in such a way that it allows you to spend time on the things that you love and spend more time with the people that you love. And we're not going to be doing this with like 5:00 a.m. grind mentality, not filling every 15-minute block on the schedule. We will be doing this with peace and joy and calm and gratitude and self-compassion. And then as you start to get your boundaries in place, you'll begin to easily say no to others and yes to yourself. And you do have the power to do this, but you won't have to do it alone because I'll be there holding your hand and keeping you accountable so that you'll stay on track. So if you're ready to make this shift and start living a life that truly reflects your values and priorities, and where you have more time for the things that truly matter, just type me in the comments and I'll personally reach out to you with the details about the one-on-one coaching. Next week's topic is unplug to recharge, practical tips for reducing screen time. And Lord knows, as much as I'm on Instagram in the middle of the night, I need this for myself. I'm doing better. So we'll discuss the benefits of cutting back on screen time and to learn practical strategies to do so. So I hope to see you all next week, same time, 7 p.m. on Wednesday on Facebook Live and LinkedIn Live. And remember that you are not alone on this journey. So take care and keep building those connections. And I hope to see you all next week. All right, beautiful people. Bye.